I'm making it here in Phoenix, Arizona. This is Bonnie. I'm one of the best artists, one of the best athletes of my time, of my generation. I'm in my car. I'm going to run Kewanee tomorrow. There's people following me. I reported it to the FBI and I've asked for help, but nobody wants to help me. So I keep surviving through the front of a war. I know it's a war. I know I'm the strongest man. I'm an Olympian. And so it's by my belief that I live my life. The word is made true. So my word holds my life. And so people could try to speak anger and hatred into my life, but I realize God's law, that his statutes remain true and forever. So if it's hot, then it's too hot. Then I need water. If it's cold, then I need a blanket, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to keep surviving by my athletic strength. I'm good at everything I do and by the Lord's word. So I know I can run. I know I can survive. I know who I am in the Lord. I know that it's only what the Lord says about me, and it's only blessings and praises and how I'm going to make it. Because I'm constantly hearing the enemy saying, no one loves you, no one will help you because there's no ransom on my life. This is actually the way that it is right now. And there's the living God that is the water, the sun, the trees, everything that comes that is made in this earth was created by the Lord. I'm reading about in Genesis, it's the four rivers in the beginning of time. It was there's Gihon, Pison, in Havilah. There is Golden Bdelem in Havilah. Pison, the four rivers. Havilah is Pison. Havilah, there is Golden Bdelem in Havilah. And then there's Hiddekel, Euphrates, and Asira. So there's four rivers, like the most pristine, clear rivers you can imagine. And all the trees are for fruit. And then there's the knowledge of good and evil. So I choose good. I know I'm living here, heaven on earth. So the enemy, it continues to be, it's a lie because I'm good at everything I do. And then Judges 9, I'm also was just taking videos of that. So it's the word because that's my beliefs. And that's part of my heart and soul. So I'm going to be continuing to know that I'm made in God's image. I'm good at everything I do. And what would I do if a legion of people followed me in hatred and never stopped following me and it is stalking me like the way you would stalk a bunny rabbit or chicken trying to catch it? You can't catch what I hold. You can't catch me like you can't catch me. So you can only love me or praise me. So the people that have followed me, I know that they are in real deep water because they don't believe in God and they just follow me. So it's like this. I would never want to know about what you're doing in your spare time because only God knows when a man takes a drink. And I know that that's true because I know that the Lord is the creator of the mountains and the ocean and the river, and how weak that is to think that only hatred, that there's no God as a witness or God with you, that you could go on making mistakes as a thief and murder and lie that no one knows if you can't get caught. And I know that I live my life 1,000 score the other way. I'm always in law with the God, with the Lord, because I know that He's with me. So I won't betray, wrong, murder, thief, or lie, because then I would know that I'm doing that. And so then I wouldn't know God at all if I knew that I was making constant mistakes and that I didn't care and I only cared about what I immediately wanted for immediate satisfaction and validation from someone else. And I don't need validation from someone else. I need validation from the living God. And He continues to validate me because it's only about what I'm doing in my life, what I'm earning, that I live my life. So continuing to believe in myself, knowing that my word holds my life, that there's a nation of believers, that people are good. And so the enemy wants people to think that people are bad because see how no one's helping me because I'm on the side of the road, and that would be an embarrassment. I know it's not an embarrassment. I know that it's a bigger picture. God is on the move and is so much stronger, like the Olympian the other way, thinking of Caleb Dressel, how strong he was in the Olympics. He's lived every day of his life swimming in a pool to win the Olympics. People see him swim. They don't know. I don't know how that felt to swim every day to win the gold medal. And so, but people don't know that. They cheer him on and say, that's the only, but living that every day and bearing the waters every day, people don't know. People don't know, just like they don't know what I've been through and they don't know what I've walked through. And so it's being humble before God. You don't know what someone's walked through. You don't know what someone's been through. Only God knows. And so disrespecting someone for their achievements, I can't even think about how that would be. But I know that I got to keep praying, like thinking about how strong it is the other way outside the enemy, because it's every fear and lie and every bit of excitement about if something's going wrong for someone, how that's going right for you. And I know if something is going wrong for someone, that it's not right for me. It's part of my responsibility to speak life or do something in my responsibility to help someone. I see all these people struggling on the side of the road, and I say, why doesn't the police help our people on the side of the road? That's all the police work that there is in the nation, is every person that's living in poverty in a tent. And so they just go on driving by, and then if there's someone that needs help, then they're not helped because there's poverty in America. So it's a communist welfare office, and they've accepted poverty in this nation. And I know that that can't be accepted because the value is on the people. That's why people that have money and high hopes, they love their family. They love their dog. They love their sister. They love their best friend. It's everyone they know, because we are people. Things are things, but what makes money have value is the way you care about yourself and the people that you love and know and people that you don't know. So our country not caring about a million people, about caring about the people who are living in poverty, it's not good. It doesn't make the country wealthier. It deprives the spirit of our country, because you have to care about your neighbor. If your neighbor gets sick, then you bring him a card and say, I hope you're going to get well. You don't go on ignoring responsibility that God calls you to. And so I know that something has to change, that's the value, and that people are trustworthy and good. Because when a baby's born, it walks right away. It does on its own. God is there. So why are people hated when they're children of God, not trusted with money and kept in poverty in this country? Because that decision was actually made that people who are going to be facing poverty won't be getting any help. And so I know that I'm going to keep praying that word could spread that I'm holding an allegiance to this country, and that no one has tried to help me because of how it would be an embarrassment if someone tried to help me, because of the way that they don't know me. I don't know what it is, but I know that's everything that I would do if I had money to help someone on the side of the road. That why wouldn't someone start a business of collecting people on the side of the road and saying, do you want to go to college? Do you want to go to a house? Because giving is better than receiving. I've gotten a gift before and I say, oh my gosh, thank you. Giving and receiving. So it's like, why wouldn't the police be helping people in tents, driving by and making that part of their responsibility? Because things have to change, and people have to find value in someone that they don't know personally, and know that people have value and that they're good. So I don't know. That's all my views, but I won't listen to the enemy. I know it's love, and I don't hate mankind.